Yeah, Crow, like this shit's fire. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, oh yeah, I did way too real because it's way too real. Da-da-da, and I'm way too real. Yeah, I did that. I was like, I think the day she dropped it, I was on that Crow. I was on that the day she dropped it. But yeah, man, I've been practicing non-tree hugging for the last week. You know what I'm saying? And it was a struggle the last like first 2 days or so. It was definitely tough to do. And like it was really the sleeping. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't so much like cap like trying to get onto the craving and everything. The craving was the first day. You know what I'm saying? And maybe a bit of the second day, but like in the afternoon. But like the sleeping portion was very difficult for me. You know what I'm saying? Like that was because I would hug a tree every now and then before I go to bed. And it was like, routine and became a part of the habit. But yeah, last night was the first night where I fell asleep early. Because even while I was trying to I was struggling. Like I'm telling you, I was struggling. Like going to bed at like fucking 5 o'clock, and I'm talking about in the bed, rolling around, trying to go to sleep, but like you get like a little interval as if you're taking a nap, and then you wake back up, but like you're wide awake. But yesterday I was actually tired and like passed out. So Crow, I'm very proud of myself. You know what I'm saying? Especially because it was something that was very difficult for me to do, considering that I was definitely going through like a depression phase and just an abusive phase. Like when I say abusive, it was like abusive, abusive. Like I call it like, it was ugly. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like how it was working out. I didn't like how I was looking in the mirror. I didn't like how I was looking like just looking at myself. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't fitting my character anymore. It was really kind of like interfering with shit in life. You know what I'm saying? And like we getting older too, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I can't be out here playing these type of games anymore too. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just a wake up call type of deal. Like I had a real wake up call and you know, cold turkeyed it. Straight cold turkeyed it. You know what I mean? Which I thought I wasn't gonna be able to do because I've tried to cold turkey it before, but then I get bored or something and go right to the dispense and go hug a tree. But 6 days in, about to be 7 by 12 o'clock. You know what I mean? And it feels fucking great, man. It really does feel great. My head's clear. I sleep better. I feel like I'm looking better. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have that like super like tired look or like that super crazy like look in my eye where like I feel like my eyes are extra extra puffy. Like there's still some work to be done. But I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, okay. I was like, you look all right, nigga. Like, your eyes are starting to come back. They starting to lose that super bag look. Like, I be tired and shit, but I noticed like if I like they really puff my eyes and it really shows in the eyes. And I didn't like that, especially if I wasn't, but I still had the look. Nah, you know what I mean? I couldn't do it. So we're on the road. We're on the road to that. I wouldn't necessarily call it recovery. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't call it that because it wasn't like that deep, even though it was bad, but it wasn't that deep. I like to say it was more or less like, something that was being abused. You know what I'm saying? And anything that you're abusing needs to just stop. You can't abuse stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like things do need to happen in moderation. So yeah, that's pretty much that was me, man. That was definitely me. And if it really feels great, Crow. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like it really, really does feel good. And like I said, I've said it probably multiple times during this live. I mean, I don't even know who's been in and out of this joint at this point, but you know, the last live I did with Ray, like we ended up having that conversation on the live at the end. But what's funny is that I was like following his journey for a little bit when he would post on Instagram like day one, whatever, and none of this. Day like I was following the post and I was like, look at my guy, like, you know what I'm saying, going through it and like sharing it, you know what I'm saying, sharing it. For me, I couldn't share it because I'm just like I don't want to put that pressure on myself to put it out there, and then I gotta like not be accountable, but it adds unnecessary pressure for me, and I want to go through this journey privately. You know what I'm saying? But then once I started getting more comfortable, and I started that, and like as soon as I seen Ray doing it, and I think because I was liking the posts and stuff, I started kind of coming across another another like what do you call it, content creator where it was like, another no tree guy. So there was a bunch of no tree influences that I just kept seeing on the timeline, which definitely helped kind of just push me forward in that right direction. Still wasn't ready yet. You know what I'm saying? Because I think me and Ray had this conversation over a month ago. And I literally burnt right after. So like, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't instant. It took a couple of weeks and a lot of things and shit like that to kind of be in play for it to happen. But I was thankful for it to happen. Like everything does always happen for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here for it. You know what I mean? It definitely has, Crow. It definitely has. It definitely has, man. You know, we don't got the thong sandals on for it to show, but it's grown. It's been growing. It's been growing and showing. That's for damn sure. That is for damn sure.